Now it's time for your melanin moment.
Good almost afternoon, everybody. It is Saturday. It is the weekend. Thank God for bringing us through another week. If you had stress on your job, you had stress at home, thank God that you lived through it. And God is going to do something greater for you. God is going to take that stress off of you. God's going to relieve you of all that trauma. We are believing God for it, and we are going to continue to thank Him for everything that He has done. So, usually, y'all know Saturdays is not a melanin moment day because I'm probably in the bed recovering from my very long week. But I have a secret. I'm ashamed, but I ain't ashamed, so whatever. I'm in love with New York and Company, okay? My husband came in and he told me that they were going out of business. And I've been trying for about 3 or 4 days to get a couple of items offline. And I have been unsuccessful. So I decided to go to the Arundel Mills Mall and Casino this morning early. They open up at 11, so if I go in and get out, won't be that many people there. Of course, I have my face mask on, and I got a couple of things, a couple of cute things that it wasn't what I wanted online, but I did get a couple of cute things, and I'm out. But I did need a couple of just shirts. I always have shirts that have like writing on them, sayings, chocolate chicks, 12 and 2. I do have some Christian graphic shirts, but I just wanted some plain shirts for a couple of pants and bottoms that I've worn, just, you know, when I want to just dress down or whatever. So I decided to go to this one store, Route 21. My daughter buys a lot of stuff out of there. It's one of her favorite stores. And so I just went in there because usually when we do go in there, we can find something really, really quick. So I go in there, you know, associates are speaking and everything. It's only me and one other lady in there. And so I go back to where the shirts are. If you like me, I'm frugal, so I went straight to the clearance rack. And I'm looking at the shirts. And as I'm looking at the shirts, at the corner of my eye, I see the only other lady in there put her bag down, and she trying on shirts. Now, due to the coronavirus pandemic, a lot of stores have closed off their dressing room, so you just got to know your size when you go in there. And so she's trying on shirts, and I'm like, are you serious, lady? So I immediately just dropped what I had. It wasn't even really anything that I wanted, but I dropped what I had, and I went over there, and I was walking by one of the sales associates, and it wasn't that I was snitching, but I'm just saying. I said, I know you might not do nothing, but it's disturbing me that this lady is trying on y'all stuff in this store, and y'all have a big sign up that says that y'all dressing rooms are closed. The associate lets out a deep sigh. She says, oh my God, thank you so much for telling me. I don't know how many times I have to tell people, and she walks off, because she's basically like, thank you for saying something. Now I gotta go tell this lady like this is not really cool. And then the lady looking at me like, what? Like, you really trying on shirts inside of the store? First of all, in public in front of me. I don't want to see you like that. And then on top of all of that, like, you don't realize that we are still dealing with a pandemic that is still taking lives. And you want to try on shirts, then if you don't want it, you're going to put it back on the shelf, and somebody, like, come on, lady, that's just disgusting. Stop, don't. And if you know anybody that's doing that kind of stuff, shame on them, and they try to. So after I leave, of course the lady walks out. Apparently she looked at me like, oh, you the one that told. Yes, I told, because that's nasty. Like, get yourself together. So as I was walking back down, I went to another store that actually found some good shirts. And I was walking back through the mall to come to my car. God began to tell me that that was a message for somebody. And it's crazy because every single day something happens to me, it's always a message. And you got to realize that every single day something happens in your life, whether it's good, bad, or indifferent, it is a message for somebody. And the message clearly is this. In this season of your life when you are going through stuff and you're asking God to do certain things for you, stop trying people on. Everybody is not fit to be with you in the season as God is bringing you through and bringing you to. Stop trying people on. It's a reason that every time you get on the phone with that one person, the phone magically hangs up. Stop being friends with people, husbands and wives, where you friends with this man or this woman and the spouse don't know nothing about it, and we just friends and we just hanging and we just talking about life, and she cool and he cool, and stop trying people on. Stop doing that. It is a reason why they got fired from that job and you still there, because God don't want you nowhere near that person. Stop trying people on when you know this season of your life you need to be concentrating on what God wants you to concentrate on. That lady knows she had no business putting that shirt on, considering the fact that they don't know what's going on with the coronavirus. They don't know if it's living on surfaces. They don't know if it's in the air. They just got us putting on masks, washing our hands regularly, and being safe and careful. But you want to go in there and possibly spread germs. First of all, to me, I don't care if the coronavirus is not even, if it didn't even exist. That's just disgusting for you to put on something in public, in front of another person, on top of your clothes. I don't try on clothes. I don't even buy makeup that is not sealed. I take it, if it looks like, you know what I'm saying, they just brought it out and it's just fresh and it's in a whole row of stuff, then that's something that attracts my attention. But if it looks like somebody just threw it back on the shelf and it's the shovel and one sleeve in, one sleeve out, I leave it right where it is. Because that's not what is for me. I pay too much attention to detail, to be honest with you. But that is the message. Stop trying on people. Stop being friends with people. Stop going places. Stop doing stuff. When you are telling God that you want something, and when you want God to be something for you, you want God to elevate you, stay away from the people. God is saying, I don't want you around her. She wants you to freaking come hang out with her at the casino when you know you should be at church. She wants you on the phone gossiping when you should be praying. Every time you get on the phone, the service disconnects. God is trying to tell you not to try that person on. Leave that person alone. That's the message for today. That message is for somebody that got a new friend that they need to leave alone. Because that is going to be the distraction that keeps you from your destiny. Stop trying people on. In this season of your life, in this season of pandemic, you have to be very careful. And in this season of your life where you are asking God and you are praying and you are seeking, stop trying people on. Everybody that is coming into your life is not meant for good, and they are not meant to stay. Stop trying people on. That's the Melanin moment for today. Y'all have a great Saturday. I'm going to go home and get in the bed for a little bit until it is time for me to go to work, because of course I gotta go. Y'all already know I work 17,000 hours a week. But that's the message for today. I hope and pray that y'all stay blessed, and I'll see y'all soon. Peace.